Hi guys, it's Wolfman. Welcome to my channel. I usually do like video games and stuff like that, but I got some about a month ago. Then I've been testing it for about a month now. And I wanted to take this time to make a video. There's been a ton of videos made about it since it's released. It's a fragrance review, basically, is what it is. And I got it about a month ago, and I decided to go and try it out. And it is Attraction Fatale by Reisiger Perfumes and Curly Fragrance, aka Michelle. And this is the box it comes in. As you can see, it's got this gold lining and the compass, and of course here's the bottle. It's just your average, it's decent. It's got its I know it's not very clear, but it's got its defects and stuff like that. And this is the cap. Now it's got the compass on it, stuff like that. Atomizer. I'm giving you an honest review. I don't know Curly. I don't know Michelle. I don't know her personally. I just watch her videos. And honestly, I am a fan. I'm gonna be a little biased. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be a little biased, but I'm gonna try my best to give you an honest review of what I think. And this is the bottle. This is the front. This is the back. It's got this down here. I don't know if you can see that all that well, but I'm gonna give it a shot. The box has got the information on it. Stuff like that. This is my very first fragrance review. Like I said, I've only done video game stuff on my channel, but my channel is all about having fun. Whoever watches my content, fine. That's fine too. I'm not gonna complain one way or the other. I'm gonna step away a little bit. I'm not gonna spray it in here because I'm in my bedroom. So if I spray it, my room is gonna smell like this. And even with the cap off, I'm already starting to smell it. But I've got a pretty good sniffer anyway, so I can smell this. If someone had the lid off and had it in the hallway, I could smell it. But anyway, like I said, I got this about a month ago. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in the box because, like I said, it's starting to make my room smell. But this is the box. I've also got some other colognes behind it. Anyway, back to the review. Like I said, I've had it for about a month. Right now it's right now, as of right now, it's in the middle. It's towards the end of July, fixing to be the first part of August. And I've worn it pretty much whenever I go to work. This is my work perfume or cologne scent. And I know I'm rambling and stuttering. This is my first video, so just bear with me, okay? But yeah, I've been wearing it. I've been testing it out for about a month now. And I will say, and Curly, I don't know if you're going to watch this or not, but I'm sorry to say this, but the price, I can understand some of the reviews on both the website and Reddit and all the other places that I've visited before I bought this. I did my research before I bought this. Okay, I'm just gonna put that out there. It took a long time for me to buy this because I was gonna buy this when it first launched a year ago. But I took my time. I thought about it. I did my research, you know, and I can respect everybody's opinion. I can respect everybody's views, and I can respect the comments, the negative comments and the positive comments on both sides of the fence. I can understand that. Now, since I've had it, I can understand the price. People complaining and moaning about the price. That's fair. That's a fair assessment. Okay? Let's just do that. Alright? Knock on wood. The price, it's honestly, with the amount of fragrances that are out there right now, you know, you've got Versace Eros. Okay? You got Versace Eros. I've got that right here. Okay? Right here. 50 ml. I got it at Walmart. Got it at Walmart for $60. Okay? I've had it for 3 years. Okay? And you've got Pre-Six, and you've got Dolce Gabbana, and you've also got Dior Sauvage and Spice Bomb Extreme, and and even Creed, okay, which is one of the most expensive clones out there on the market. One of, okay, and I got this too, but I got it as a sample. I've been sampling this too in the last few days. I'll give you if this video does well, and even if it doesn't, I may make a video about this one too, because I broke down and bought a sample from the actual website. So I went ahead and bought a sample. I'm giving it a shot. Okay? But anyway, back to attraction. For me personally, I will say the price is what it is. I've already said that. Okay, now let's move on. Performance. Everybody's skin is different. Okay? Someone may spray 2, 3 sprays, 4, 5, 6 sprays, or even, as Curly says, don't be a sissy sprayer. 15, 20 sprays, okay? Someone might actually do that. I personally, the most I've ever sprayed is like 8 sprays. 8 or 9 sprays, maybe 10. 10 if I'm feeling extra jiggy with it, okay? I know, that's an old reference, okay? People probably going to be in the comments going, what the hell is he talking about? But anyway, yeah, alright, I'm not a sissy sprayer. But I can see why some people are. Now, on my skin and how my skin is and all that, it lasts. I will say I did wear it. The last time I wore it was about a week ago. I've been off work this week. I haven't worn it this week. But when I wore it last week to work, I did end up having to spray it twice. I work an 8-hour shift, sometimes 9. Sometimes 10, but generally about 8 hours. And so I spray this on before I leave, and I generally take perfume and cologne with me anyway, just because. So I decided to take this with me to see how it performed while I was at work. And I must admit that about 4 or 5 hours into it, I did have to dip into the bathroom and kind of spray a couple extra sprays to get. I didn't spray it on my clothes, obviously. I don't do that. Some people do, some people don't. I'm one of those people. I don't spray cologne on my clothes. Okay, I don't. But anyway, and I know I'm not dressed all fancy and all that like some of these other YouTubers that do fragrance reviews. I'm a relaxed Joe. But anyway, but yeah, I sprayed it before I left for work. I did about 8 sprays. And when I got to work, 5 hours in, maybe 6 at the max. Let's just go ahead and say 6. About 6 hours in, I did have to respray like 2 or 3 times. and then I was good, from that point on, and I actually woke up the next morning, and I could still kind of smell it. But yeah, the presentation, like I showed you, the box and the bottle presentation is good. It is somewhat clean. It is somewhat not as fancy as Dior Sauvage or Versace Eros or Creed or some of the other name brand uh, ones out there, but it's decent. It's decent. Uh, Now I don't have the notes with me. I didn't plan to make this video. It's just been a minute since I made a video, and this is just a impromptu, spur of the moment type of video. I don't have the breakdown or anything with me, and also because I don't usually do for fragrance reviews. But like I said, this is a spur of the moment. I'm off this week, spur of the moment. But yeah, my overall review, I would, on a scale from 1 to 10, because honestly, Dior Sauvage Elixir, and I have a bottle back there, but my room's not necessarily clean right now, so I'm not going to move away from the camera because I haven't cleaned my room yet today. I'm going to. It's on the list. But I have a bottle of Dior Sauvage Elixir. That is my number one. That is my number one. I've had it for 5 years. I got it when it first released. I got one of the first bottles. The first week it released, I got it. So maybe 3 or 4 years. But anyway, that's my compliment, Gary. That's my beast mode. That's my mate right there. I'm eventually gonna get me another bottle. But yeah, and that is a 10 in my book. The Dior Sauvage Elixir. That's a 10. I get a ton of compliments. It's not just me boasting or anything like that, but I'm telling you guys, if you haven't tried it and worn it already, I'm not going to try to sound like Curly here or Jeremy or any of the others, but I'm just saying, if you got the money and you haven't tried it yet, its price is still a little steep. It is, I'm not going to lie. I did fork out $250 for it. But it is a beast mode. It is a beast mode. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about attraction. But on a scale from 1 to 10, I would probably give that, and I'm gonna be biased here. Like I said from the beginning, I'm being a little biased here. I'm gonna give it about an 8, just because I like the smell of it. I do. I like the smell. The smell to me is bomb. And I don't own a bottle of Spice Bomb Extreme, which I've read some people in Reddit, on YouTube, and comments and stuff like that say that is kind of what she was going for. She was trying to recreate Spice Bomb Extreme in her image, and all that. Sorry, my phone keeps. I have a Samsung, so my phone keeps trying to slide down. But yeah. About an 8, 7.58. But I'm going to go ahead and give it an 8, just because. But yeah, projection is good. It is. That's true. Projection is good. I will also say, as much as I've worn it in the last month or so already, I've only received one compliment from it, and that was about a week ago. So it just depends on everybody's taste and what they like and what they don't like. I don't wear fragrances to get compliments. I wear it if I like it. I'm gonna wear it, even if it doesn't project or if it's not long lasting. If I like it, I'm gonna wear it. But yeah, that's my review. I know this is going on a 15-minute video. I kind of got a little off subject, and that's why it's a little bit longer. But yeah, that's my review. Thank you, Curly, Michelle, for making this fragrance. I like it. I like the smell of it. It reminds me. It reminds me of the 80s and 90s fragrances. That's what I'm going to compare this to, because that's what I'm going off of. It reminds me of the 80s, 90s fragrances from Macy's and Dillard's and, you know, places like that. There is a note in here that reminds me of a specific cologne or fragrance from that time period. I just can't put my finger on it, but I know it's there. I know it. And this is a masculine fragrance, but it can lean a little towards the feminine side. I'm not gonna do it. I don't edit any of my videos, so it is what it is. I have a starting problem, but yes, it is a masculine fragrance. It can lean a little feminine, and women can wear this if they want to. They can. And no, shoot, it's going on 16 minutes now. All right, I better wrap this up before this becomes a 20 minute review. Yeah, that's my review. If you want to get it, fine. If you don't, that's fine too. But yeah, that's my review. Hope everybody has a blessed and wonderful day. As always, I always say that if I make a video, I'm not going to tell you to like, subscribe, and all that. You do what you want to do. I'm not down with all that. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to tell you to like, subscribe, comment. You do what you want. You're a human being. You're a grown ass man, grown ass woman, whatever. You can do what you want. Okay. All right, guys. You guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Peace out.